This tap is for people who have reactive dogs and who feel a lot of resistance about going out on walks, because oftentimes those walks can be very unpleasant. They can be scary. They can be extremely stressful. They can be embarrassing. And so let's just tap on preparing ourselves for just thinking about going on a walk. I think that if we can take care of our own stress before we go and help our dogs, then that is going to be a really good first step for helping our dogs get over fear and stress as well. On the other hand, if we dread going on a walk with our dogs because they're reactive, or we feel nervous and we're hyper vigilant, which sometimes we actually do need to be, but we kind of have to fake it and not feel hyper vigilant. If we go out in that frame of mind with that kind of energy, then we actually might be also inviting our dog to feel that way. The leash is a powerful connection between ourselves and our dogs, but our dogs also can sense our energy. And if you have a dog, they know when you're happy. You can get their energy level up. If you get stressed out or you get angry, they know that. If you feel sad, they know that. They can sense us. They're super intuitive. Their nervous systems are really connected to ours. And so for us to really take care of our dogs, we really need to take care of ourselves. One way we can do that is tapping. So what I invite you to do is just imagine what it feels like right before you're going to go on a walk with your dog who is reactive. And we have our own dog who is being vigilant about our yard right now. You okay, baby? There's nothing over there. You okay? Come here. You come over here. He's a good boy. Yes. Oh, see, I was nothing. Oh, okay. So put your hands over your heart and just take a couple of deep breaths in and out. And really just imagine what comes up when you start thinking about going on a walk with your dog who might lunge and bark at other dogs or people. That feeling of not being in control. Whatever that emotion is, I want you to do you feel that in your body somewhere? You could feel it in your shoulders, bracing. You could feel it in your chest. You might feel it in your stomach. You might feel it in your wrists and your hands. So just try to remember what that feeling is so that when we're tapping, you can say that to yourself. And then I want you to just notice where you might feel that in your body and if there's a sensation that goes along with that feeling. So is it tension? Is it like a rough texture? You could even try to imagine a color. We do these things when we're tapping to see how energy changes. So put your hands over your heart, take a couple of deep breaths in and out. Take some time if you need to pause the video just to get an idea of what that feeling is like. And then try to center yourself right now in this moment, putting your feet on the floor, your hands over your heart, feeling whatever contact your body is having with any surface. Feel your breath going in and out of your nose. Any sounds around you might be hearing, your dog barking like I was just hearing a second ago, anything around you. And this just brings you into the moment. And then we're going to start at the side of our hand and just repeat after me and tap where I'm tapping. So even though when I even think about walking my dog, I feel stressed out. And if stress is your words, say stress. If you feel a different feeling, dread, fear, say that word. I love and accept myself, or you can also say part of me loves and accepts myself. Whatever feels authentic. Even though I feel super stressed out just thinking about walking my dog, I love and accept myself. Even though when I imagine putting the leash on or putting the harness on and going out into the world with my dog, I feel really stressed out. I love and accept myself. And then we'll start at our eyebrow point. Stress. I am stressed just thinking about walking my dog. It is not a pleasant experience. And I have a visceral physical reaction to it as well. I know that this stress is just energy, and I choose to allow it to soften and flow. I'm safe right here, right now. And I feel gratitude for taking the time to help myself. This is under the arms, under the armpits. I know that by helping myself feel less stressed, I will be in a better place to help my dog. I'm not sure I know why my dog acts this way. And I'm glad I don't need to figure it out. Right now, I choose to release the stress of my dog's reactivity. Right now, I choose to feel safe, and I choose to release the stress of dog walks. I know that when I'm not stressed, I'm more creative, and I can think of things that might be helpful to myself and to my dog. I know when I'm not stressed, I can think more clearly, and things that might be more like reactions can become more like responses. I choose to allow this stressful dog walk energy to soften and flow so that I can be in a better place to help my dog. So that I don't become reactive when my dog becomes reactive. So that I can start looking forward to walks, and I can start thinking about ways to creatively help myself and my dog. Perhaps that means we don't go for walks right now. What a concept. Could I not walk my dog at all? Could I find other ways to give my dog mental stimulation and exercise? Even for a little while I figure this out? Is that even possible? Maybe right now, walks are not helping us. Maybe right now, we just don't go on walks. Wow, there's a concept. I didn't even know that that was a possibility. When I think about dogs, I think about walking. That's what you do. But is it possible that my dog can have his needs fulfilled right now without being completely stressed out and without me being completely stressed out on a daily basis? That feels really good to me. I'm going to think about how I can take a break from walks for a little while I figure this out. I'm going to think about ways that I can keep myself happy and meet my dog's energy needs and exercise needs without bringing my dog to a place that's scaring my dog. I'm going to release this stressful dog walk energy so that I can move into a place where I can appreciate my dog for who my dog is, accept my dog for who my dog is right now, and feel like I have power over the situation. Maybe I can ask for help. Maybe I can look into finding someone who might have information for me that could be helpful for my dog. Maybe I can think differently about the situation and do something differently, because the walks right now, they're just not working. We need to do something else so that we don't feel so stressed out. I'm open to releasing this dog walk energy and to figuring out solutions for me and my dog. I love my dog. My dog is awesome. And my dog's having a really hard time right now. And I want to help my dog. And I want to help myself. And I want to improve our relationship. And just because right now walks are difficult doesn't mean it's always going to be that way. I accept right now that walks are not helping. And I'm open to other solutions. And I'm open and feel optimistic that we can get through this and we can have peaceful walks one day. I know it's possible. Part of me knows it's possible. And I love my dog. And I love myself. And I'm grateful that I took this time to tap. Now just tap over your sternum. Put your hands on your heart. And this is a really general tap. Everyone has different feelings about what the walk is like, and so you kind of have to put your own feelings in there and insert your own experiences in there. But what I hope you were able to do when you're tapping is really just be open to other possibilities, because I think that especially with dog training, especially with trying to help dogs with reactivity or stress or fears, we think there's only one way to do it. And especially with something as simple as a dog walk, most people think, oh, you just have to walk your dog. That's what you do with a dog, right? But there are other things you can do aside from walking your dog that can help your dog while you start training your dog to feel more comfortable on a leash. And so I want you, when you're tapping, when you're thinking about these things, to be open to all different possibilities, because each dog is an individual and you're an individual and your situation is unique, and that needs to be honored when you are trying to figure out what the best solution is for your issues. I am a dog trainer, holistic dog trainer. I'm also a tapping coach. You can read more about the work that I do on my website, jengpywell.com. I offer one-on-one consultations. I even offer a free 15-minute phone consultation that you could sign up for. And if you want to sign up on my website, you can find out about free Zoom live group tapping events. I'm going to have some that are specific for people with dogs, and then more general ones. So I hope that helped. I know how hard it is to have a dog that has reactivity issues. I have a dog that is challenged on walks as well, so I completely know what you're going through, but it is possible to help your dog, and it is possible for you to feel better about that situation. And that's really the first step, is you believing that things can change and you accepting where you're at right now. So I hope that helps. If there's any specific dog stuff that you want, dog training tips or things you want to tap on, please leave it in the message in the comments. And if you want to share your experience about having a reactive dog, I would love to hear about that as well in the comments. Thank you and have a great day.